Portland, Oregon, where the lush green landscapes meet a vibrant urban scene. If you are considering making the Portland metro area your home, one of the biggest and most overwhelming questions that maybe you're facing right now is, where exactly should you settle down? Portland spans across 3 different counties, Multnomah, Washington, and Clackamas, each with its own unique characteristics, costs, and pros and cons. In this video, we'll dive into what it's like to live in each of these counties, from real estate prices to taxes and everything in between. Let's start with a quick overview. Multnomah County is home to the city of Portland, the heart of the metro area. Then to the west, we have Washington County, where cities like Beaverton and Hillsborough are hubs for tech companies and suburban living. And finally, to the south, we find Clackamas County, known for its blend of suburban and rural lifestyles, including highly desired cities such as Lake Oswego, West Linn, and Oregon City being its historic core. Now, let's talk about real estate prices. Portland in Multnomah County typically has the highest home prices of the county due to its urban appeal. But really, you can find something for everyone there, whether you want an affordable $300,000 to $400,000 condo or small house, or the luxurious multi-million-dollar property. It's all findable in Multnomah County. As of mid-2024, the median home price in Portland hovers around $550,000, but if you factor in all the other cities of Multnomah County, including Gresham, Fairview, Troutdale, and a few others, the median home price of Multnomah County is $515,000. In the heart of the county in Portland, though, you'll find a lot of historic craftsman-style bungalows and lots of early 1900s construction, sometimes newer construction too, though. Portland is probably the place to be if you enjoy quaint, walkable neighborhoods with tons of character, charm, and an incredible amount of high-quality amenities to enjoy, whether that's entertainment, bars, dining, coffee, the arts, or what have you. But there's a cost to this that I will discuss later in the video, so stay tuned. In Washington County, there's a number of different cities at varying price points, including Hillsborough, Beaverton, Sherwood, Tigard, and several others, varying in a similar range as Multnomah County. The median home price in both Beaverton and Hillsborough is comparable to Portland at $540K, but because of certain locations in certain cities, such as Sherwood with the multi-million-dollar hilltop properties or the luxury new builds of Bethany, the median home price of Washington County sits right around $580K, surprisingly considerably higher than Multnomah County. This county offers more suburban style living with newer developments, larger homes, sprawling strip malls, and massive shopping centers with everything you could possibly need in one place, from medical to groceries to books to clothing. And then there's Hillsborough, which is a popular choice for tech workers thanks to its proximity to the Silicon Forest. I personally love the park systems on this side of town in Washington County that are run by Tualatin Hills Recreation. They're typically really clean and well maintained, that features a children's play area as well as some forested trails. Clackamas County offers a mix of high-end suburban cities as well as more affordable homes in places that are still close into the Portland metro area center, but feel more like a small town, such as Welch's with a median home price of $440K, or Molalla with a median home price of $490K. However, if you're looking for something a bit higher end, you could get into Happy Valley, where the median home price is $660K, or West Linn with a median home price of $775K. Or if you're looking for the best of the best, Lake Oswego is the most expensive area in all of the Portland metro area at $1.2 million. So depending on who you are, you're gonna want to watch out for Lake Oswego, or maybe that's the spot you will end up if you can swing it. Taxes are an important consideration too. Oregon doesn't have a sales tax, but we do have state income tax, so that's a constant for all 3 counties. On top of that though, if you live in Multnomah County, you'll possibly face additional local income tax. The personal income tax rate in Multnomah is 1.5% on taxable income over $125,000 for individuals, or $200,000 for joint filers, and an additional 1.5% on Multnomah County taxable income over $250,000 for individuals, or $450,000 for joint filers. So depending on what your income is, you could be paying up to an additional 3% if you're living in Multnomah County. And these rates will increase even more by 0.8% in 2026. I believe this includes a special tax to fund local services like TriMet, which you'll need to pay yourself if you're self-employed, the preschool tax, or homelessness services such as the joint offices for homeless services, which I talk about in another video linked down below. These tax rates make Multnomah County, which as I've already mentioned includes most of the city of Portland, brutally as one of the highest median property taxes in the US, with a ranking of 203 out of over 3,000 counties. Washington and Clackamas counties don't have these additional income taxes though, making them possibly a bit more attractive for those looking to maximize their take-home pay. Property taxes across all three counties are pretty okay, ranging from 1 to 1.2% of your home's assessed value. There's other factors involved with property taxes, and this will always vary property to property. So always double check with me, your realtor, if you're unsure of what your property taxes are for the house you're wanting to buy. Speaking of which, I almost forgot to mention that I would absolutely love to help you if you are moving to Portland in any of these counties. I'm making these videos to provide value to you, my future clients, but you can't be my clients unless you take action today and reach out to me via call, text, email, or just clicking the link below this video to schedule a video call. I'm helping folks buy homes all over the Portland metro area who reach out to me from these videos, and I absolutely love it, so don't hesitate to get in touch with me right now, whether you're planning to buy a home ASAP or in the distant future. I'm here to help in whatever capacity I can. Now, with that said, if anyone who is an actual tax expert has anything to add or correct me about what I was saying about taxes, please do. Unsurprisingly, Multnomah County, with Portland at its core, has the highest cost of living in the area overall. Groceries, dining out, and entertainment will generally cost you slightly more in Portland proper, especially if you're shopping at New Seasons a lot, or Whole Foods, or are hanging out in trendy neighborhoods like the Pearl District or Hawthorne, Division, Alberta, Belmont, and tend to be spendy, just to name a few spots. But honestly, that's not an excuse. If you want to live in any of these places, then just set a budget and figure it out. Even though overall Multnomah County has a higher cost of living, somewhere like Lake Oswego will have a higher cost of living than Portland, if that makes sense. Washington County offers a slightly lower cost of living. You'll still find higher end dining and shopping, but your everyday costs from groceries to gas tend to be a little bit less compared to Portland. How noticeable is it? I'm not sure. Clackamas County often provides the best value in terms of cost of living, especially if it's more rural areas. You can expect lower costs for groceries, utilities, and other essentials. That said, some parts of the county, like Lake Oswego, are known for being quite upscale, but even in the heart of downtown Lake Oswego, you can still find a pretty great and properly priced burrito place amongst the fancy overpriced places, so hit me up if you need recommendations there. Now, each county has its pros and cons when it comes to general livability. Multnomah County, and particularly Portland, is perfect for those who love urban living, with easy access to public transit, cultural events, and nightlife. But with that comes with other challenges like more taxes, and some things that we pay for those taxes aren't necessarily resolved by the increased taxes, but some things are beneficial, like the preschool for all tax. There is also an ongoing homelessness crisis that Multnomah residents pay money to support certain ongoing efforts, and this is an issue that seems to be most densely affecting the Multnomah County, more so than the other counties. I actually recently made a video exclusively laying out some of the problems we face as a city regarding the homeless problem, and I left that video down below in the description if you're interested in checking it out after you're done watching this video. In Portland, you will find many different neighborhoods, about 95 to be exact, that all have a mix of quiet residential tree-lined streets and busy streets lined with commercial businesses. Not so much if you go out into Gresham or Troutdale, but since Portland is known as the heart of the county, I thought it was fair to mention that. It's also much easier to bike around Portland compared to other counties in the metro area, with the extensive neighborhood greenway system throughout. Washington County, on the other hand, offers a more suburban lifestyle and is attractive to families because it is known for the excellent public schools, plentiful parks, a strong sense of community. The trade-off? You might need to commute longer if you work in downtown Portland and just have a general, less walkable lifestyle. Of course, most neighborhoods are absolutely lovely to take a stroll in, but when it comes to going out to find a bite to eat or run some errands or get a tattoo or meet up with friends anywhere, you're gonna have to probably hop in your car for that. It's really not even nearly as ideal for biking as Portland is, so if biking around is important to you, you might rule out Washington County because of that. Clackamas County offers the most variety. If you want a rural landscape with access to nature, this is the place to be, out in Estacado or Molalla, as I mentioned previously in this video, or Beaver Creek or Damascus. However, this can mean longer drives to work or urban amenities. Of course, in Clackamas County, you will find some of the most high-end and luxurious suburbs such as West Lynn, Happy Valley, and the most expensive one in the whole area, Lake Oswego. It's worth noting that fun things you can experience in all counties of the Portland metro area include access to fantastic nature. And I mean, that's really one of the big selling points of living in this area, to be honest. So if you are in Multnomah County, your easiest bet to get into the wilderness is heading east on 84, out into the Columbia River Gorge or to Mount Hood. In Clackamas, you can hit up Mount Hood too, or the Roaring River Wilderness. And in Washington County, it gives you easy access to the Tillamook State Forest and the Greater Oregon Coastal Region. So, which county is right for you? Leave a comment down below if this was helpful at all for you or if something clicked. And next, you're gonna wanna check out this video right here where I go out vlog style and show you different cities and towns in 2 of the 3 counties I mentioned in this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you over there.